Alright, so I'm at the point where I gotta know if Didi hit Lala in Mexico or not, bro. I gotta know. I've gotta know, bro. She finna speak on all that shit right now.
Okay, so
She's some fine shit too. I ain't
first
gonna
of
lie.
all, this is the one and only time. I know I said that a lot, but this is a different situation. Like, this is serious. This is the one and only time that I'm gonna address this and talk about this,
I
and
know
you will
that's
not
right.
hear about this again.
I know that's right.
So I just want to firstly say that
Somebody said some of us have a job.
it's unfortunate that I'm not even brought into something that has nothing to do with me. And before I continue, like, I just want y'all to know, I know things are entertaining, and at the end of the day, these are real people's lives. Like, these are real people's lives, real
Yeah.
people's feelings, situations.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's more than content and gossip and entertainment at the end of the day. So, first and foremost, hold on. My thing is not showing. One sec, guys. Hear me say, again, I'm not really even in the mood to do this, but I do owe it to myself and just the people involved to clear some stuff up. So, one, let me just start here. Nothing sexual has ever gone on between me and Daryl. Point blank, period. Like, let's just start there.
Okay, so Didi did
Okay.
not hit Lala. Nah, I'm playing.
And this is like tough for me to even speak on because legally, I don't want to say too much. Legally, Daryl cannot say anything. So I'm going to say what I can. I'm going to be respectful. I'm going to keep this brief. But
Okay.
the context behind these accusations in general is stemming from a group trip that our whole friend group went on, right? Our whole friend group went on this trip, and everyone on this trip can confirm there was nothing weird going on. I wasn't even staying near them. It was for someone's birthday.
Yeah, I think that was like TT, his sister, TT. I think it was like her birthday or Aries' birthday, her boyfriend's birthday.
Start there.
Like
There was never anything sneaky going on. Like, me and Daryl's relationship has always been strictly started off as business. Obviously, if you know, you know. Like, he put me onto YouTube, started off there, grew into a friendship, has always remained platonic. So it's very unfortunate. Like, I know people already have this narrative because it's just hard to believe that a guy and a girl can be friends. Like, it's hard to believe that me and him or any other guy and girl can just strictly be platonic friends.
So what I'm hearing is Lala single. I wish I had a little sound effect board, bro. Fuck, that would have been. But no, facts though. So what I'm hearing is Lala is single. Okay.
Okay. But nothing has ever gone on past that. Ever.
Okay. I believe you, shorty. I believe you.
And yeah, again, like, I need to be careful with my words just legally, but this is just a weird situation. Like, I feel like people already have thoughts in their head, so it's easy to run with the narrative. But like I said before, like, at the end of the day, these are people's real lives. Like, y'all have to remember that. This is not funny.
Yeah.
This is not like, I've seen certain stuff that I don't agree with because I just don't think this is anything to like laugh about. And outside of myself, like, other feelings are involved. I'm not even really referring to just me.
Yeah.
But at the time of
Summer savings are here.
Dang, I really need to get ad block. I'm tripping, y'all. My bad. I need to get ad block. This is crazy, bro. Next time I post a video, it's gonna have ad block on it, so we ain't gotta have
we
ads.
all went on this trip for someone's birthday. It was a group trip. Many other people were there, many other people. Again, I'm not gonna name names because legally I just don't want to say certain stuff. Okay.
I think Hallie, I think she was just jealous. Like, she was just in her head really bad and was jealous You feel me? They probably wasn't together, and she knew that Lala is fine shit. I ain't gonna lie. She knew Lala is some fine shit. And she was like, damn, he around her and she's really, really pretty. Like, oh shit, he might be with her or some shit. Like, I don't know. I don't know, bro.
But it was a group trip that we all went
I
on.
don't know.
Again, I wasn't even staying near him. And at the time, Hallie saw that I was there, saw that I was on this trip with him.
Okay.
And of course, she had every right to like jump to conclusions at that point because I would have done the same thing. Like, I'm a girl. I know how it is.
No, she didn't. No, she didn't have the right because they wasn't, you feel me? Like, relax. You ain't have to do all that.
I've been in relationships.
You could have came at it a whole different way though, shorty. I ain't gonna lie.
I'ma feel away if someone I'm dealing with, even if we're on and off, like if that's the person I'm dealing with and they go somewhere and whatever. And girls, you know, when you're in love and you're going through emotions, you feel things. And
yeah, but it gets to a point where you don't involve the children and you don't involve the people around you in your craziness. You know what I'm saying? If you are going through it and you're in love and the dude that you in, or woman or whatever, you feel me, you're in love with is doing something and it's driving you to go that crazy, do not involve your child. Do not involve the people around you. She did not have to act like that. I'm not co-signing that bullshit. I'm sorry, I'm not co-signing that. Can't do it, bro. I can't do it. Lala, you shouldn't even co-sign a girl's feelings like that anyway because of what she did. You can understand the feelings, but you cannot co-sign those feelings because there are children involved, and she was planning on because of this situation with you. She was planning on, you know what I'm saying? So do not co-sign that. Don't do it. That's career suicide.
that's really all that was.
That's career
Like,
suicide.
wait, sorry. I can't even see. I mean, hold on. My chat is not showing right now, guys.
And y'all in the chat so parasocial,
1
bruh.
second.
Y'all saying W Lala, W this. This
Hold
was
on,
some.
guys.
Was this recent? All this stuff that y'all got going on in this chat, man. That y'all saying in this chat, y'all don't understand that this is real life. This is real life, and y'all gotta see through all this. She trying to clear her name and Daryl name without getting into the legal mix. You know what I'm saying? This is a favor right here. Even if nothing happened with these two people, do not co-sign that crazy behavior that Haley, whatever did.
Time of this trip that we were all on as a friend group,
Okay.
Hallie did reach out to me.
Okay.
And we had a private conversation. Again, I'm not going to disclose details because that's between me and her. And out of respect for what's going on and for their privacy, it's not my place to disclose that information. But me and her had our own conversation.
Okay.
And at the time, like when she reached out to me, I completely understood why, because I've been in those shoes. Like, I've dated someone and had assumptions of who they're around and whatever the case, and it doesn't help that this is something people already just thought, you know? Like, I've known him for a very long time, and like I said, we've always had a platonic friendship. So it might be easy to just assume, okay, like, he's been around this girl, there's no way nothing has happened. Like, there's no way we can be on a group trip and it really just be that. And it was for a birthday at that. Like, it wasn't even for him, it wasn't for me.
Yeah. Now, cool. That clears that up.
But yeah,
That clears that up.
after that situation, after we went on the trip, she did hit me up. She reached out to me. We had a long conversation about it. Things were
Cool.
cleared up, and rightfully so. Like, I didn't even feel any type of way when I found out when she hit me, because I understood. I 100% understood. Like I said, I've been in that position.
Yeah, that's cool.
And we
Right
had a
there, that's
conversation.
cool.
Things were cleared up. Ever since then, we've been on good terms. And this is something that happened so long ago. So.
Yeah.
And I'm not here to put anyone down. I'm not here to, you know, give you some extra tea out of respect for, like, many people involved. That's
Right.
not my place. All I can say is my end. All I can do is clear up my side of it. It is unfortunate that this is even a situation. It's unfortunate that I'm even involved. Like,
Oh, shit,
One
never
second,
mind.
guys. I'm getting a call. Hold on.
The truth, I'm scoring DDG though.
Long ago have already had conversations and have been cool since then. So
That's crazy,
you know, but like
bro.
even before this happened, I already told you guys, like, just for myself, I wanted to kind of separate, start doing more girl content, just like kind of doing my own thing, because this is really just what comes with this kind of being on the internet, being involved. It's kind of inevitable. I feel like
that's true. That's
whether
true.
I'm in a good situation or not, people are gonna find something. So
I think that's pretty much it, bro. I think that's pretty much it. I think that's it. She just gonna keep, for me, getting her minutes off and shit. But if you know, you know. But
This.
another, you feel me? I just had an ad. She getting her minutes off. Smart girl.
this
Said that you was messing with him. Dang, even Ruby said that. Oh, mods going crazy getting those. I seen that though. Shout out to mods, real ones. No, for real though.
yeah, and like I know it's easy to just tell me like stop reacting, stop addressing. Okay, maybe for other situations, cool. That doesn't
Right.
bother me as much. There's always gonna be some like petty little thing going on, but this to me is serious because it's about people that, you know, like I just really don't even want to say too much because legally I don't want to add to things, but it's deeper than the other stuff.
Nah, for real though. I think that's it. I think that's all she's saying for real. I think that is all she's saying. She's just kind of like dragging it for real in that situation, in that terms. And I'm not into gossip for real, but I'm not into gossip or anything like that for real. But I do feel where she coming from as a woman. She wants to respect other women in their relationship, but no matter what that relationship entails or what's going on in that relationship, you cannot co-sign crazy behavior with children involved. I'm sorry, you can't do that. You feel me? You cannot do that. But I don't think she was trying to. I think she was just kind of trying to like clear her name and shit like that. So it ain't gonna get too deep. But look, Lala, just don't, bro. Like, just don't co-sign crazy behavior like that. Don't do that. It's not worth it. It's not even, there's no point. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it at, me and Hallie had our own, Haley or whatever, had our own conversation. Me and Daryl, whatever, didn't do nothing. And leave it at that. I wouldn't even go into I understand her feelings as a woman and all this other shit. And I wouldn't even say none of that. It's none of nobody else's business. You feel me? Leave it like that.